On a real, what am I seeing correctly? Like someone please let me know. I don't know if this was a fake Ben Jacobs account. I don't know if it was another fake account. I don't know if it was just one of those kind of things that get posted when it's, transfer season and all that kind of stuff. But I'm seeing Myles Lewis-Skelly, Arsenal, Myles Lewis-Skelly started in the final against PSG after being out for, I say out, but after being out of the team for God knows how long. And I'm seeing he's been offered to both Manchester United and Chelsea. Nah, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Now, listen, I don't think Arsenal are going to let him go in this summer. I think this is one of those where, obviously, if a crazy bid was to come in for him, then yeah, I could potentially see him possibly leaving Arsenal. And I don't really know what the situation is with him, in regards to how he's viewed, by Mikel Arteta. Is he a, valuable member of the squad? But tell a lie. I feel like he probably is a valuable member of the squad, but he probably wants to be a little bit more. He probably wants to start some more games. Last season, that was a bit of a shock to me, but listen, they ended up going to, win the league. So who am I to really, tell Mikel Arteta what he shouldn't be doing? But, I was surprised to see that, Myles Lewis-Skelly wasn't starting as many games as he did, in his breakout season the season before, where I thought he was absolutely excellent. I felt he was the best young player, in the Premier League. I think that went to Ryan Gravenberch, but I'm going to be honest, I genuinely felt that, Myles Lewis-Skelly over the course of a season, was the better player. But, forgetting all of that, guys, we're talking about a top player, top young player at that. We're not talking about just any type of guy. And this is why I'm not really reading into the whole fact that he might potentially leave. Listen, I'm not saying he hasn't been offered, of course, to Chelsea and Manchester United. I do believe Manchester United have had that, kind of long-standing interest, in Myles Lewis-Skelly. But you're talking about a guy who can play left back, he can play in midfield, drive with the ball. He's comfortable with the ball at his feet. He's absolutely strong. He's decent in these 1v1 battles. So I have no problem with him playing at left back if you did want to, put him in there. Of course, he can, come infield as he's obviously had to do under Mikel Arteta, like he likes his fullbacks to do. More so Calafiori and Myles Lewis-Skelly than in Capier when he's over on that side. But ultimately, he can do that. Scored in his England debut. Guys, for me, he is a top player. For me, he's a top young player. When I look at him, we're not talking about a player that, he needs let's see in a year's time. Obviously, I'm not saying he won't get better. Of course he will. It's Myles Lewis-Skelly, right? But I'm saying, this ain't a guy that, like a Rio, for example. We're not talking about, players of that kind of ilk where you're kind of looking at them and you're thinking, yeah, maybe, yeah, give him a couple seasons. Oh, should he go out on loan and all these kind of... No, I'm talking about this guy can plot into most teams, I would say, if not every team in the Premier League. Manchester City is, in fact, he plots into Manchester City's team as well, just takes Nico O'Reilly's position and does the exact same thing that Nico O'Reilly, has been doing, who has been excellent as well, since coming into, Manchester City starting 11. But when I'm looking at him, I'm like, he can do a lot. And it's very unique. There's not many players I see who can play left back, but also come into the midfield, area and still be comfortable. This guy started at central midfield in the final. Like, he was out for time. Zubimendi obviously dropped. Well, I can't remember if he even started. I don't think he did. But Rice, I'm sure it was Rice and Myles Lewis-Skelly in the middle of the park. And I was like, right, that's a very, very big call. But listen, it was the right call, in my personal opinion, because you had a player who was proper switched on. He's a guy who really understands the job role that the manager gives him. It doesn't matter if he gives him 5 minutes, if he gives him 2 minutes, if he gives him a full game. He seems to understand the role that's obviously, kind of being given, to him in any kind of game, in whatever kind of position. Obviously coming through as a midfielder, I get that, but he's a weapon over on that left-hand side, and I'm just more shocked that more teams ain't going in for him. Like, I don't know what it is. Again, I don't know if it's just one of those things where it's not really gonna happen, where they're not really putting feelers out. But if a crazy bid was to come in, Arsenal might want to make some money, and then obviously they brought in Bruno Guimaraes as well. They have got 2 left backs already, so the space for Myles Lewis-Skelly, he's going to really have to prove himself. Now, whether he's willing to do that, I don't know. I kind of feel that he'll probably wait maybe a season. Obviously, again, this is provided that no team kind of comes in for him. But I feel like even then, He'll kind of wait maybe a season, see how it's really going. If it's really looking like it's kind of not going the way that he would like for it to go, then yeah, I believe he could, potentially go. But honestly, man, like I'm just more shocked than anything else. Like when I saw this, I said, "There's no way, Myles Lewis-Skelly. Like, there's no way that your Arsenal are willing to just let him go like that. Like, there just isn't. Like, he is a very, very good player. He's a player that you just need to keep around. Now, obviously, if you can't offer him the game time, then yes, of course, he's going to look for it. He's going to ask for it, and he deserves it. If I'm being totally honest with you, he is 100% ready, and I would take him in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even think about it. Wouldn't even think about it. This, like I said to you, whatever position you want to put him in. Whatever position you want to put him in, whatever position that he wants to play in, bro, just go and play in that position. Whether that's left back, whether that's in midfield, bro, you're coming into the team. I don't care where that is. We'll fit some stuff around. He is that good of a player, man. But I would love to know, you guys in the chat, in the comment section, would you want to sign Myles Lewis-Skelly? Is he a player that you look at and you think to yourself, yeah, I need me a player of this kind of quality in my team? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, people, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Boom.